this video, I'm gonna show you exactly why you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. This is a prime example of what I always talk about in my channel. If you're new here, I post videos about job opportunities and just how to leverage your skills, how to succeed in the marketplace if you're looking for work, how to leverage your skills in terms of, making yourself more marketable. And if there's one thing that I always get in my comments is friends and people that I call friends, which are subscribers and followers outside of the country, being United States, Nigeria, India, always asking about job opportunities that will bring them to the United States. And a lot of times I do my best. I always say at the end of my videos, let me know what you want to see on the channel, and I do my best to find things that people are asking for, right? Bring value. This here is why I always say, always shoot your shot. Now, what you are looking at is something that I always preach on this channel, and this is a young man that, right, I don't know him, right? This is something that went viral on Twitter. Somebody retweeted it or re-xed it, however you say these days, and it kind of went viral, and I want to talk about it on this channel. So this is an important video. Let's jump in. Let's dive into it. So he says, I applied for a US only role just to try my luck, sent my resume plus 2 demos of my N8N automations. Days later, we found your video interesting and make an exception. Sometimes proof beats location. Show your work, somebody's watching. And he tags his buddies and his channels and everything. And here's proof. He shows the screenshot, right? This is his resume, Victor Duru resume. And they responded. Of course, he redacted it, which is great. Hi, Victor. Thanks for sharing. This role is generally open to US-based candidates only, but we found your YouTube videos interesting and may be able to make an exception. Do you have a GitHub containing your N8N workflows as JSON? And then leave contact information. That's the most important thing, is contact information. He has now made a network, and this is something that I always talk about on this channel. If you go back, by the way, subscribe, you will see videos that I talk about. One of the things that if I were to start doing cybersecurity, if I were to start doing IT, if I were to start doing AI, if I were to start doing anything tech related right now, I will be doing is making myself marketable. And one of the ways that you make yourself marketable is by being present online. LinkedIn, having a Twitter account, having a TikTok account, having a YouTube account. How did they find his stuff interesting? By his YouTube videos and stuff that he's posted, stuff that he's written. They're able to make an exception because of that. And that's what I'm talking about. That's one of the reasons why I have this YouTube channel, is to be able to educate, because sometimes by teaching you are learning as well. It's being able to do research. A lot of times I do research so that I'm speaking credible things on the channel, and I'm doing rabbit holes and going into things that I have no idea, and I want to sound credible and have integrity. So I'm learning in the process, and I just think this is very, very inspiring. If you are outside of the country, you need to be shooting your shot. That doesn't mean go crazy. That doesn't mean just spam people. It means actually doing research, putting yourself in a position where you are being able to be attractive to potential employers. And I find this interesting because I myself, honestly speaking, do not 100% know what N8N automations mean. I just know this is, something that is being used in AI right now. And this is what you would do. This is just real time. Let's go through this real time. And you would do a Google search, right? Even just how to pronounce this. What is this? What is this? And Google says it is an open source workflow automation tool that allows users to connect different apps and services to automate repetitive tasks. So if you are in a corporation right now that you're doing repetitive tasks, N8N is something that you can use to automate repetitive tasks, and there's a little bit of coding involved. I have seen people post about this. I've seen a lot of these screenshots online, and it just looks cool. And this is a niche. This is something that this gentleman has said, hey, listen, I'm interested in this, and I'm gonna buckle down. I'm gonna learn it, learn API, learn coding, learn nodes and everything, and I'm gonna make myself palatable for employers. That way I can be able to get opportunities in and outside of my nation, because there might not be a ton of opportunities in Nigeria. And I'm assuming Nigeria because of his name. But let's do some more research, right? Let's see where he's from. So if you were to go to his page, I'm assuming Nigeria just because of the name and because of my familiarity for me, or like, oh, I cannot speak. So he says, I automate the busy work so your agency can focus on winning clients. And if you were to go here, he has his Gmail account. This man is, listen, he's on it. He's making himself ready and marketable. He don't got a lot of followers. He's just out here. He said, I'm able to work remote. Here's a Google shared drive of what I have done. I'm not gonna click into that because security, right? I don't know what that is. It might track malwares. He specializes in end-to-end AI agents, custom chatbots, API integrations. And if you were to look up this +234 area code, I don't know what area code that is, +234 area code. So this is a country code for Nigeria. I assumed earlier that this was Nigeria, and I'm 100% right just because of his name. And that's not being prejudiced or anything. It's just because I'm I'm African, right? And I know Victor Duro sounds like a Nigerian name, but this gentleman probably doesn't have a lot of opportunities outside of Nigeria. He's able to work remote, so he probably is doing well for himself. But he's like, listen, I want bigger and better, and so he's shooting his shot. And this is just what I want to encourage you with in this video. Not only does he have this, he also have contact information, and that's what it really is about, having that contact information. Because the truth of the matter is, you can use this. He can use this as opportunity, lead opportunity, right? Like, even if he was not able to get the job, he can say, hey, I had a lead with such and such company, reach out to such and such company, and they will probably vouch for him. They will probably say, yeah, we spoke to him, we like his stuff, we saw his stuff on YouTube, we saw his demos, you should definitely hire him. Even though they didn't hire him per se, they know him because he would probably have emailed them. It's like, okay, thanks, you didn't hire me, but hey, if I have another opportunity, can I have them reach out to you so you can vouch for me, so you can write a letter of recommendation for me? And they probably say, yeah. And that's what it really is about, just making yourself marketable. And this is awesome because, like I said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. 100% of the shots you don't take, you miss. Because the worst case scenario is they will say no. And even if they said no, they responded to say no, and you have their contact information, right? And you can continue reaching out. And so just always make sure, like he said, that your work is available to speak. You always want to have your work available to speak, because that's what it's about. He says here, sometimes proof beats location. He has 2 demos of his automation work. He has YouTube videos, and that's what was able to be attractive. So I just wanted to encourage you with that, man. If you're out there and you comment on the videos, or you see stuff out there from other YouTube channels or TikTok, wherever, always shoot your shot, but don't spam people. Make yourself marketable, put yourself out there, and the opportunities definitely will come. So take that with a grain of salt, and let me know, as always, like I said, in the comments, what kind of videos you would like to see. This is one that I would watch back myself to be encouraged down the line. So if you're encouraged by it, definitely subscribe for more videos like this on the channel. My name is Flex, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.